I'm going to show you how to use a slip lead, or a loop leash sometimes they're called. So they've got a little ring usually on the end, and then a regular leash with a handle at the other side. So what we want to do here is we can do two things. Either we can take the handle and feed it through the end like this, so that we make a loop, or you can just feed it back on itself into a loop. So once we've done that, we have a loop lead, and this acts like a slip, like a choke collar, like a slip lead, okay? Now, just so you know, in case you don't have leashes like this, any leash can be a slip lead. You just use the handle as that slip, and then you can turn any leash into a slip lead. But since we have a proper one here, I'm going to feed it through and get it all ready. So I have two puppies here with me. I have a small puppy and a big puppy to demonstrate on for you. So typically I'll be standing up, and then I want to get this onto the dog's neck. So I have my leash ready. I usually get one hand either through holding it or through around my wrist, depending on how I'm going to do this and how many other hands I need. So I'm holding it, I'm ready to go. I have this handle on my wrist, and I have the loop. I'm holding that loop fairly open, and it's a lot bigger than I need for that dog's head. You can see that that's going to go on pretty easily over his head. So if it's just a good dog, whatever, you can just put it on, it's no big deal. But if you have a dog that's showing you signs of fear, maybe it's cowering, it's huddling at the back of its kennel, it's giving you that side-eye look, or it's kind of rolling and exposing his belly, he's going to be a little bit trickier. Or if he's just downright aggressive, that's going to be a trickier dog to get. So for a dog like that, you're going to have to approach, you want to keep your hand far away from his mouth. So I have it way up here. I'm going to approach with a really big loop like that. I can hold it even with two hands if I need to make it nice and wide. And then I just try to lasso that dog and then pull that leash nice and fast so I have it tight and secure around his neck. I'm not like hanging him by any means, that wouldn't be safe, but I have it snug around his neck so that it's not going to pull up and over his ears, right? It's going to be locked there behind his skull. Okay, so if I have a big dog, I can do that. If I've got a little guy, similar process. I'm going to have that loop. I don't need as big a loop for such a small guy though. And I can hold that leash in my hand, the handle, have this nice and wide, and then you can get that up and over, and then pull that nice and tight. Well, he's a stuffy. If this is a real dog, that would not have popped him up. But we don't want to be like choking them. We just want to get it nice and snug. And then often at that point, they'll try to back up, and so you'll be pulling against with a little bit of tension. And that's how you use a loop leash to lasso a dog and get them onto the leash. Thank you.